In the world of gaming, big-budget AAA titles with flashy graphics and huge teams often flop. Meanwhile, indie games made by small studios focusing on creativity, innovation, and fun can surprise everyone by becoming hits.
Papers, please.
In this video, we'll explore why sometimes less is more in gaming, and we're counting down the top 7 indie games that are blowing our minds and stealing our hearts. I'm Jimmy, and welcome to PlaySwap. Papers, Please is an indie game where players act as an immigration inspector in the fictional country of Arstotzka. Developed by Lucas Pope, the name of the game was taken after the catchphrase of the immigration inspector, "Paper, please." Inspired by his travels and experiences crossing borders, Pope conceived the idea for Papers, Please. Facing financial constraints, he decided it would be his last project before finding a regular job.
Papers, please.
Papers, Please received a plethora of awards, cementing its status as an indie gaming masterpiece. It's not your typical game where you're blasting aliens or jumping on platforms. Nope. Here, you're just shuffling papers at a border checkpoint. Sounds boring, right? But somehow, it's oddly satisfying. With all the little interactions and decisions you make, this game throws some serious moral dilemmas your way. Every choice you make has consequences, and they're not always easy to predict. It's like being in your own little spy thriller, where every move counts. Sometimes following the rules feels like the right thing to do, but then you realize it's screwing over innocent people. And don't even get me started on the temptation to bend the rules for a quick buck. It adds a whole new layer of depth to the game and makes you think twice about every decision you make. There is a short film inspired by Papers, Please, like the game. The film explores topics such as bureaucracy, morality, and the human condition in a thought-provoking and engaging manner. Stardew Valley is the ultimate feel-good game. Inspired by games like Harvest Moon, it offers players the freedom to build and customize their farm at their own pace. It's all about farming, making friends, and having fun in a cozy little town called Pelican Town. You start with a rundown farm, and it's up to you to turn it into a thriving paradise. But farming's just the beginning. You can also go fishing, explore caves, and even find love. Perhaps the most impressive aspect is that Stardew Valley was primarily developed by a single person, Eric Barone.
I would be happy if the game sold 10,000 copies.
10,000 copies? Try 10 million. And by the time you watch this story, Stardew Valley has probably sold even more.
Although some elements were outsourced in later updates, the original release, including music, graphics, coding, and writing, was all Barone's work. Fans love Stardew Valley because it consistently provides substantial updates with new content at no extra cost, unlike many developers who charge for DLC, allowing players to design their character's appearance, choose a pet, and personalize their farm and farmhouse with various elements like buildings, trees, decorations, and furniture. This level of customization enables players to create their own unique farming paradise. Another cool thing about Stardew Valley is how you can finish the main story in different ways. You get different rewards depending on your choices, and you can even influence how the town grows. You can side with a big corporation or help out the villagers, or you can just focus on being a top-notch farmer without any consequences. Stardew Valley really lets you play at your own speed and do things your way. Despite its cute appearance, Stardew Valley isn't afraid to address darker and more mature themes in its stories and character arcs. It tackles subjects like depression, unemployment, post-traumatic stress disorder, and family struggles, allowing players to provide support and witness character development. The addition of a multiplayer system allows players to invite friends to their farm, working together to build and progress. As of February 2024, Stardew Valley has sold over 30 million copies across all platforms, with an impressive 19 million copies sold on PC alone. It's safe to say that Eric's hard work and dedication have paid off, making Stardew Valley a beloved classic in the gaming world. Braid, made by Jonathan Blow, is a game famous for its unique gameplay and deep story. The game's art and music also got a thumbs up, with its retro look and cool music adding to the fun. In Braid, players control Tim, who's on a mission to rescue a princess. As they progress through 6 different worlds, they encounter puzzles and hints about Tim's story. People loved the puzzles in Braid, saying they were really creative. They especially liked how you could mess with time and how the puzzles were connected to the story. Braid is awesome because it mixes time and space in a really cool way. As you play, time moves differently depending on what you do. It gets harder as you go, making you think hard about time and space. But Braid isn't just a game to watch, it's one you play and feel. You have to try it yourself to really get how cool it is. That's what makes video games special. They let you be part of the story. So when Tim jumps for a lost ring, it feels like you're right there with him.
Introducing PlaySwap, the brainchild of Market for Gamers, an all-in-one marketplace curated exclusively for gamers. As a specialized e-commerce platform, PlaySwap offers a sleek and intuitive experience for buying, selling, and trading gaming products. It's your ultimate destination for all things gaming, where enthusiasts can seamlessly connect and engage in the gaming community.
Benefits of using PlaySwap. 1. Buyer and seller protection. 2. Payment and refund policy transparency. 3. 100% payment guarantee. 4. Our Trustpilot rate is 4.9 out of 5, with live support 24/7 and 365. More than just an e-commerce platform, it's a vibrant community that brings together gamers from around the world, creating a space where they can connect, share their passion, and engage with like-minded individuals. Whether you're a casual gamer, a serious esports competitor, or someone looking to turn your gaming skills into a source of income, PlaySwap has something to offer. Visit our website today at playswap.gg to discover your gateway to the vibrant world of online gaming. Undertale, a game made by Toby Fox, is a hit indie RPG from 2015. You play as a kid who falls into a world of monsters. The cool thing is, you can choose to fight or befriend them. Your decisions shape the story, leading to different endings. But what really hooks players is its message about friendship and compassion. The idea for Undertale arose when Toby Fox discovered the Wikipedia article on array data structures in December 2012. This led him to develop a unique text system for an RPG, and eventually inspired the game's battle system. The battle system in Undertale draws inspiration from the Mario and Luigi series and bullet hell shooters. Fox also implemented a dialogue system inspired by Shin Megami Tensei, allowing players to negotiate and talk to monsters to avoid conflict. With different paths and endings, each choice you make has consequences. Memorable characters like Toriel and Sans are well written and stick with you. They add emotion and depth to the story, making you feel connected to the game world. The game's pixel art and catchy soundtrack create a nostalgic vibe, setting the mood for each scene and making the game world come alive. Swiftly becoming one of Steam's top-selling games, ranking among the top-selling indie games on the Nintendo Switch in subsequent years. In Axiom Verge, players take on the role of Trace, a scientist who finds himself in a mysterious alien world after a lab accident, drawing inspiration from classics like Metroid and Contra. Axiom Verge was developed solely by Tom Happ, who began working on the game as a side project in 2010. The game faced delays, but gained anticipation. Despite facing technical issues, the game's popularity persisted, leading to a downloadable content update in 2021, which introduced a new gameplay mode developed with input from the speedrunning community. Axiom Verge is a standout game in the Metroidvania genre, offering a huge world to explore filled with secrets, where the pixel art style and great music create a cool vibe. The game's controls are tight, and combat feels satisfying with lots of weapons to find. You'll uncover new abilities as you explore, adding depth to the gameplay. Carve Story, created by Daisuke Amaya, began as a passion project fueled by his love for 2D action games. The game features shooting-based combat, platforming challenges, and interaction with various characters. Players uncover the story and make choices that affect the outcome, leading to different endings. Over 5 years, he meticulously crafted the game alongside his day job, incorporating feedback from friends to refine its gameplay. Despite releasing Carve Story for free in 2004 without any marketing, it gained widespread recognition and acclaim from both players and critics. While no sequels or new versions of Carve Story have been announced, made by just one person over 5 years, it's a testament to hard work and dedication. Despite being a solo project, it nails everything from art and music to design and story. It keeps things simple and fun without getting overly complicated, earning praise from players and the industry. This song brings back memories of our childhood. Tetris has become one of the best-selling and most recognizable video games of all time. Created by Alexei Pajitnov in 1984, inspired by Pentaminos, it quickly gained popularity and was licensed for home computers in 1988. Today, Tetris is a classic game played worldwide. The The Tetris soundtrack is iconic and instantly recognizable to many players. Created also by Russian composer Alexei Pajitnov, the music is simple yet incredibly catchy, helping to keep players engaged and focused as they stack blocks. Tetris keeps players addicted with its never-ending cascade of falling shapes, offering a continuous challenge that's hard to resist. Research indicates that playing Tetris can enhance critical thinking skills and even increase brain efficiency. Tetris isn't just a game. It's a worldwide sensation that taps into our innate desire to solve problems and achieve mastery. Tetris has received numerous awards, including being named among the top games of all time. It has also been inducted into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. I think this passage effectively captures the essence of indie games and their appeal to gamers. It highlights how indie games offer unique and memorable